Okay. That took some time. Sorry about that. All right. So now you can see I have new SQL standalone installation or upgrade. If you do have already SQL Server 2008 or their R2, their second release, this is a really nice tool. It goes pretty quick. In this one, we're going to do a new SQL Server standalone installation, and I'm going to do several pauses and starts throughout this. So if it looks choppy, it's just because I'm trying to save time for you guys not to sit here and watch load screens uh, for as long as I do. So you can see it's going to, I'm just going to show details. It's going to go through your system and it's going to check and see what all is installed, prerequisites, anything that it might need to be downloaded first and then installed. I don't even know if you need the .NET framework for this or not. So, yep, and it said there are no updates, so I just would hit next, and I don't know, I don't know. Oh, I guess it already did this. Okay, so I'm gonna pause here really quick, and then I'm going to start it again. Okay. All right. So at this point, you would do perform a new installation of SQL Server. You can see I already have two instances of SQL Server installed. I already have the Express Edition, which I'm using here. You might have the Developer Edition as well. And I mean, you see all these tasks over here. You're literally just going to keep hitting next if you're just doing basic things. If you're really interested in doing like administrative work with it, this is definitely not the tutorial for you, but yeah, you do accept and send, or you don't have to send your information to Microsoft, I guess. And then you would do, for sure, you would want the database engine SQL Server replication. I also would recommend you get these three as well, just because these can make it easier for development if you're using other things like Visual Studio. Management tools is like SQL Server Management Studio, which is going to help you manage your databases a lot easier versus if you're trying to do it manually through console applications or other third-party applications as well. And yeah, you're just going to keep hitting next, 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 and I'm going to let's see here. I don't want to go through the whole thing, but I'll get to the end here right before. You can see where it's installing. I don't have to install it there if I didn't want to. And I'd have to give it a named instance. I could say default if I want, and I do MSS SQL Server. If you want it to be a specific name, you can do that. Uh, I guess I have to give it a default name here, so I'll hit next. And let's see here. Saying please wait. Alright, and then you're going to come to this screen. This is your server configuration. This is if you want the database engine to start up automatically in Windows Start. Sometimes I'll disable this because it will prolong your startup. If you're pretty anal about the startup speed of your computer, you can just disable this, and then anytime you're gonna be using your SQL database engine, um, you'd have to use the SQL Server Manager to start and stop it. So then I'm just gonna hit next here, and I'm gonna get to server configuration. This video is getting a little bit lengthy, so yeah, you can see installing stuff, blah blah blah. Data directories, this is where all the database information is going to be installed. User instances, that's basically meaning that it's going to make a shadow copy of the database for any unknown or anonymous user, and then your file streams wherever you want your files saved to, or whatever instance you want them saved to. In this case, it's our default instance of MS SQL Server, or Microsoft SQL Server. So, yeah, and I would just hit next here. Error reporting service. Installation configuring rules. I mean, it's going to go through all that. I'm going to cancel this because I actually don't want it to install another one. I already have one installed on here. It's going to close this. So now anytime you want to start it, you can go SQL. Oh, I already saw it on there. SQL Server Configuration Manager. And if you have to manually start it, you're going to use this. And you can see mine's already running. I can stop it. Yours might automatically be stopped. I'm going to stop it really quick. And, well, actually this is getting a little long, so I'm going to stop this video here, and maybe I'll make a second part on using SQL Management Studio. So I'll make that in the second part. So thanks for watching.